Hi everyone, my name is Mutnida Ramadhani, or you can call me Nadia. I'm from PPIB with ID number 20400122036. So today I'm going to talk about language from a few different perspectives. So let's get started with the first one. The first one is about language in linguistic perspective. In the linguistic perspective, language is basically a tool we use to communicate with others. It's made up of symbols, like words, that help us express thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Linguistics studies different parts of language, like the sounds we make, which is called phonology, how we form words or morphology, how we put those words into a sentence or syntax, and the meanings behind them or semantics. A simple example is the word cart. We all agree that this word represents a vehicle that we drive. So language is seen as a structured system with rules that help us communicate. Now let's move on to the next perspective, which is language is language in psycholinguistics perspective. Psycholinguistics look at how our brain processes language. It's all about how we understand, learn, and use language in daily life. For instance, when someone talks to us, our brain works fast to process the sounds and turn them into meanings we understand. Similarly, when we talk, our brain chooses the right words, organizes them into sentences, and sends signals to our mouth to speak. So, in this view, language is not just about words and rules, it's about how our brain works to communicate. Next, let's break down psycholinguistics into three parts. Psycholinguistic perspective on language production. This is when our brain turns ideas into words. For example, if we want to say, we are hungry, our brain picks a sentence like, I'm hungry. Then it puts the words together in the right order and sends signals to our mouth to say it out loud. We don't just pick random words. Our brain also makes sure that sentence follows grammar rules so others understand us. The second is language perception. This is about how we understand the words we hear or read. When someone says something like, the book is on the table, our brain processes it super fast. It knows that book refers to an object and table is where the book is. And the third is language acquisition. This is how we learn a language. For kids, learning their first language is natural. They listen to others and copy what they hear. As they grow, they pick up on grammar and vocabulary through interaction, but for adults, learning a second language like English, it can be more challenging. It requires more conscious effort and focus. Age and motivation also affect how fast someone can learn a new language. Alright, now that we have covered those, let's compare these three processes. Similarities and differences in the three language process. So, all three language production, perception, and acquisition are related. They all involve our brain processing language, and they all use things like memory, thinking, and understanding. But three but there are also differences. Language production is an active process where we create speech or writing. Language perception is more passive, where we receive and understand information, and then language acquisition is the process of learning the rules and vocabulary of a language. Production and perception happen quickly, but acquisition takes more time and effort. And that's it. I hope this is help you understand the different perspective on language. Um, I think that's all from me. Thank you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.